Hi everyone, so today we're going to look at this GCSE maths topic, solving simultaneous equations. So I've got a question here. You can see it's a non-calculator. Just going to write the heading because it's just good practice. Solving simultaneous equations. Okay, so with that in mind, this can be a little bit tricky. This is obviously an algebra topic. So we've got two unknown variables here, x and y, and we've got two equations to solve, to help us solve for both of those unknowns. So a question like this would be about 3 marks on a non-calculator. So expect to be able to do it without obviously using a calculator. Right, first thing you're going to do is label or name both of the equations 1 and 2. You're then going to decide what to do with both of these equations. So looking at them, we've got 5x's in number 1, we've got 2x's in number 2. We've got 3y's in 1, 3y's in 2, we've got 41 and 20. So we're going to need to eliminate one of the unknowns, okay, x or y. So one way to do that is to subtract, and this is called the elimination method. So we're going to eliminate one of the unknowns first of all. That allows us to solve for the other one. So we're going to subtract these two away from each other. Obviously it's easier to subtract in the positive way, so we're going to subtract 2 from 1. Okay, so it's nice and easy like this. I'm just going to write a minus sign there, sort of subtract sign, and then just write a kind of answer line there because I'm going to subtract downwards. So starting with the x's, 5x take away 2x, that gives me 3x's, so that's my answer there. Then I've got 3y take away 3y, that gives me nothing. Then I'll write my equals underneath. So 41 take away 20, that gives me 21. Right, so now I've got 3x equals 21. So just write that out again, 3x equals 21, so that means that 1x must be equal to, if I'm dividing both sides by 3, that means that 1x is equal to 7. So that's my answer for the first unknown. Now I've got one unknown, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute, and I always write this out. I always get my pupils to write it out in full because that helps it go sort of into their long-term memory. Substitute x equals 7 into, and then I could pick either 1 or 2. I'm just going to go with number 2 because it's got slightly smaller numbers. Okay, so I'm going to substitute x equals 7 into number 2. So 2 and then x, 2x, so 2 times 7. So the substituted value is in a bracket, plus 3y's equals to 20. So I'm just going to pull the page down a little bit. So with that there, I am going to work this out. So 2 times 7 is 14 plus 3y equals 20. And then I'm going to solve for y now. So I'm going to take away 14 on both sides. Take 14 away there, so take that away, that's gone, and then I've got 3y equals 6, move it down a little bit more, and that gives me y equals, divide by 3, both sides, that gives me y equals 2. So I now have my x and I have my y, so finally I'm just going to write it out again, x equals to 7 and y equals to 2, and that's the final answer.